Alright, hey guys, what is up? It is Bibzuda back here once again on the Outlast trials, and we are continuing weekly therapy number 22, which is Bad Trip here. We are on the final trial of this weekly, which is Grind the Bad Apples, the only full trial of the weekly, the other 7 being MK challenges. But yeah, this should be probably pretty difficult, as was the case with the prior few trials. Since we do have increased threat 2, Gooseberry is technically capable of one-shotting you. If you don't have any bandages, she will hit you with a 3 damage hit, and then bleed will take down your last health bar. However, since we are, of course, in a full trial, we do have access to Secret Room, which will give buffs to your health and things, so maybe not as much of a concern this time around, but ideally we don't get hit anyway, but just something to think about. If you don't know, Bad Trip comes with its name variator, which is, of course, Bad Trip as well. And that makes it so that your sanity caps out at 2/3 full, 2 out of 3 bars. It will never go above that, meaning you'll constantly suffer from the effects of that. Lower sanity being distorted vision and sound, the Skinner Man jump scaring you on occasion, and things like that. We're also, of course, dealing with extra psychosis mines, extra door traps, that increased threat 2 that I already mentioned, and unreliable doors. More imposters doesn't have any effect in solo as far as I'm aware. And I am yet again rocking my standard setup of Stun Nose, Director Strongman, Incognito. So we're going to jump into this and see how we can do. This one honestly does have quite a bit of RNG on the Secret Room spawn. You can get a really early one, which helps out a lot. Or it can be upstairs with Gooseberry near her pipe section, and that is pretty bad usually. But let's see how we can do. And we also, of course, are going to get a pretty good start here with a couple bricks and bottles. And a pretty, honestly, a very good bus area with just this glass to deal with for the most part. No cans hanging down or anything like that. And we get a rig recharger. Probably one of the best starts we could ask for, in all honesty here, as we wait for that to fully dissipate. But is there not even a psychosis mine over there? We can get rid of that for later and get started on the trial. Of course, we have that person coming out whenever we open the garage. Still don't understand why that occurs. Keep an eye out for the weird hobo guys in this area, this little narrow area. They sometimes like to surprise you by being there. Where is our blind friend who tends to be in this area? And we get a battery there. Would have just been nice to know about a rig recharger there, not necessarily grab it. We can know about 2 bricks that are back here at least. And we get our first poster of the trial to kick things off here. As I've said many times, it is my opinion that this first section where you do the carnival games is the most difficult and dangerous part of the trial, despite the fact that Gooseberry's not even here. There are just a lot of enemies around generally, and you do have to deal with being in one place for a slightly extended period of time. But the main issue being that you need to fill the majority of your inventory with these useless, essentially, hearts to complete the minigames. And that can make it more dangerous because you are unable to deal with enemies properly most of the time, but so far we haven't found any of those. So let's get started with the Feed the Clowns game. I disagree. I disagree, sir. My brick was dubious, but my heart throw, I think, definitely should have connected. We, of course, saw the machete guy there. Uh-oh. What was that? I don't know what that noise was. Was that one of the fake jump scare noises or whatever? I don't know. Of course, we could... Oh, I thought we'd be able to re-grab our brick in here, but I don't see it. Doesn't matter because we found a new brick, and we have an additional brick in that same spot. Let's see, what do we... I should really learn the names of all these games. Newcastle, and then balls in the bucket. Like, I should know... Oh, you saw me. Okay, interesting. That was a weirdly delayed removal of my night vision, it felt like. I hear a jumper somewhere. I think Newcastle is back there, right? Yeah. The castle. I only, honestly, recently, probably even recognized that there were names to them in the top right there. Yeah, we'll just sit you down. But that could be very helpful to just like remember all the names, and then you know immediately which games you have to go to, rather than having to look around. Balls in the Bucket I have no familiarity with necessarily. The Newcastle one I actually I didn't really necessarily know the name, but given its castle and I remembered that one with the Drawbridge Knights, I assumed that would be the one. But we also have a poster, which is always good. Okay, you're right there. Okay, and we ski. No! Dude, what? How the hell did you catch me? I call BS on that, personally, but I mean, I guess whatever. Wow. Okay, this is Balls in the Bucket. Bro literally caught me at full sprint. I didn't think that was possible, but I guess, you know, shows what I know. Boy, thankfully we've been generously blessed with quite a lot of items. And we get these bandages, which are better than a small medicine. They just take some time to use. It will heal me up to full here. I call BS on that guy smacking me, honestly, but... I mean, I did mess up. I don't know how he was coming there. I didn't see him earlier. So I wouldn't have assumed he would be in earshot of anything that was taking place near the diner, but clearly that was an incorrect assumption. Let me just try and grab my rig recharger, and I can grab the bottle as well. And then we can skedaddle into the root canal. Okay, so, I mean, could be worse. We took 1 damage, so that'll, you know, we'll have to be a bit careful for the rest of the trial, but again, the worst is over in my eyes, although it's, you know, there's always the chance to mess up. Is that, like... Yeah, this is, like, strangely quiet. Okay, it's a bit better when you're closer up, but usually I pause the game to quiet that down. But, guys, let me just go ahead and say right now, please do not forget to smash the like button, as I've just demonstrated. I would really, really appreciate that. And if you're enjoying the Outlast content and want to see more, feel free to drop a subscription as well, too, also, indeed. I would greatly appreciate that as well. Yes, I forgot that this is no longer free at the start. The smaller X-Pop is loose right away. You want some of this, buddy? Huh. Oh, get bricked, freak! Okay, yeah, we can just push this to the barricade. And then I will go on a secret room sniffing mission. Let's go sniff around for secret room. Is it in here? No, that right there is the ideal secret room spawn. However, things in life, not always ideal. So what are you gonna do? Cry about it. Which locker are we hiding in, stupid jumper? I just can't. Shut up. Shut it up. Kablamo, barricade powered off. And then this is the other secret room potential, which has failed us as well. Highly, highly unfortunate. So there's... Oh, hey man. Fancy seeing you there. Let's go ahead and give this a push. What's the worst that could happen? Take that! We're going. We're just sending it. We're living life in the fast lane right now. Boom. We smash this ish. Next thing you know, we're upstairs. Next thing you know. Alright. Pretty good start there. No posters. We still need one more poster. Nope, we don't want to disarm. Actually. Okay. Where... I mean, I know there's the one up in Gooseberry Land. I'm trying to think of... I thought there was a fourth secret room that I knew about, but I'm having trouble thinking of it at the moment. Oh, that's going to be the pusher. We can just do this. Where is he heading? Over there. Unfortunately, our other battery is way over there. He's probably going to turn around. Yeah, he was just posturing like he planned to make a reversal. And he's on his way out. Now we can leave that. Alright. That should leave us free and clear to do this push fully and not have to worry about being interrupted. Which can be annoying because it will leave your boat stranded in the middle of the area, which is just makes it a lot more difficult to get down the thing over here when you get the water started again. Yeah, we have fully pushed the thing, and I'm going to actually take a different route than I normally do here and see how things go. Because there is a staircase here in Gooseberry's office, which also leads upstairs. And there's also maybe a poster in here somewhere. Yes, there is. Nice. And I think this is where the secret room is. No, it's not. Or is it? I actually don't really know. Usually if the secret room isn't in one of those two areas that I pointed out, I don't end up finding it in this trial. But it would be, again, really nice to have against potential gooseberry hits. Just to prevent us from needing to find a bandage. Alright. So we do have stun. Ah, crap. Okay. So gooseberry's there. We know it's the one that comes underneath the garage. Right? And we know this comes out on the other side of the garage. So we can just use that to our advantage. Ideally. So this is our pipe. Goes in there. Right? Yeah, it's this one right here. Now this is really annoying. Gotta like keep an eye and ear out for stupid psychosis mines when I'm mostly looking at the ceiling. Okay, it goes into here. And that is broken off, so it goes out to the left. And it's coming out of the door with the boarded up door. So it's this one. Goes into this room on the... I couldn't hear that, could I? I think I just saw the light through the window, which made me realize that he was coming out of there. Unless my volume is really down low. I mean, I feel like those are usually pretty loud and audible. That was weird. Seems like muffled sounds maybe are more muffled than they used to be. I don't know if they patched something, but that seemed to be the similar case for when Gooseberry was talking. I will take a bandage just for safety, like I did in the last trial. We have our wheel here. Just giving a few more seconds for the pusher to maybe leave. And hopefully we can just turn this whole thing and be on our merry way. Seems that will be the case. Ooh. Got heard at the last moment there. And I don't want to run into her unnecessarily, so we'll see which door she comes through. She should just path into the room, and we can very easily sneak out behind her. Very, very nice. Let's head downstairs and to the usually more easy to complete. Oh yeah, this is the other secret room area, and here it is. Yes, right here. So I probably should have came here first to avoid the potential gooseberry bleeding me out. Hello? Oh, there we are. But I forgot about this one until I saw it, and then until I was on my way down here, and then I was like, oh yeah. There's also this secret room area. So we can fuel up. And now that we're going to have the health booster, I'm less worried about the bleeding. So we can leave the bandage behind and always come back here as well if we do need it. Of course, if you don't know, gooseberry's bleeding only will take away 1 bar of your health and then stop. So you won't be just killed by it no matter what if you don't find bandages. Okay, so we are going all the way down to the floor, and now we gotta watch out for the night vision guy, maybe. Okay, we're going through the crawl space as well. Oh. Okay, well, that didn't hit us at least. Oh. I wasted a brick there. I did not see that guy. And unfortunately, this is our thing to turn. Honestly, we can just turn it 3 times here and then give him another brick and finish it off, honestly. Might as well do that. Yeah, that was my bad. I thought I was all good. Just had accidentally set off the screamer with that explosive ducky. But I guess the night vision guy was also in the area, so... Oh. Hi. Since when are you over here? I don't know, that's odd. So yeah, I mean, I can go grab I can go get the health from here. Might as well use the bandages, honestly. So we've taken 2 damage now, so a bit of a sloppy performance. Gonna hopefully not have any more demerits, otherwise we may be in jeopardy. At least if we take an additional damage. Damage, I think, is pretty heavy impact on grade. He really doesn't like to come in here, so I don't think he will, despite having seen me. Yeah. So we just need to wait for this guy to walk away a bit, and then we can just push the whole dang thing. He's probably going to go check that box. They love to check that box. Or actually, it looks like it's full of junk, so maybe he can't check it. A swift bottle should be enough to keep us safe. And we are on to the final section of the root canal. That trap, okay. And I'm going to do my standard cleansing of the area where I go through it all, set off all the traps, and break all the glass. Basically make it as safe as I can to avoid any mishaps during the actual section, because it should be fairly safe at the moment. Get rid of that stupid duck. And you know, I always get paranoid about smashing this glass from this side. I can bust down some boards as well, setting off the screamer, because there can be broken glass right there, which will, I think you can jump directly onto. Oh, I mean, I could be wrong. That might not actually be true. We will keep this door in. This room likes to have a bunch of traps in it. I hear a screamer, or a jumper rather. Okay, I assume they're in. Yeah, that's fine. As long as I take this left side. Just remember to do that. And then this path is now clear, and we should be pretty much all good. Let me just check this last room where the screamer was located. That mine we're not worried about. I'll break this down. Just to be extra safe. And yeah, that screamer's still making noise. And okay, we can get started on this pushing section. And we're going to try luring Gooseberry to make this quicker, like I have been doing. Give myself some stamina recovery. Go this way. I almost went the wrong way. Sad that there's no door right there. I usually like to be able to close that door. Important to not get too greedy there, in my opinion. And just do 2 laps with her. Trying to get her to come over here. Just make hella noise. And then head back and start pushing. The pusher was coming, or was that? Yeah. Gooseberry, at least from my experience so far, doesn't cheat quite as much as Coil by being lured away and then respawning back at the objective like a little stinker.
Slow down. I just want to help.
What the fuck? Are you full of shit, man? I mean, he just walks straight into me and fucking sprays me with gas. Like, what is he doing? It's like he knew I was there. Bro. Why do I get BS'd like that? Well, hopefully we're still fine. I mean, based on that trial the other day, sanity loss doesn't have a big impact. Let's hope that holds. And we just take our standard skedaddle route through the back halls here to get out. Sometimes, man, they just blatantly cheat. And I don't appreciate that. And we should just be pretty much completely free here with a rig plus recharger to just run straight to the end with no concerns whatsoever. Wow, that was almost really bad. I thought I would hit her with it, but it sailed past her. Thankfully, still blew up in time. But yeah, I mean, I think we'll be okay on the grade. Just complete BS by the pusher there, if you ask me. But what are you gonna do? But yes, all good. That is A+, 22 minutes, 27 seconds. Pretty slow, but that is Grind the Bad Apples Bad Trip here. And that is the completion of the weekly. 2 damage taken. 3 damage? It's really inconsistent on when it counts the Skinner Man damage and not, but frankly, BS, in my opinion. What are you going to do? And it doesn't show the sanity loss because there's, I guess, no more room on the performance evaluation. But whatever. So I guess not my cleanest performance, but the blind guy hitting me was, in my opinion, BS. And then the Skinner or the pusher grabbing me was, in my opinion, BS. What was the other damage? Oh yeah, I got hit by the night vision guy. That one was probably pretty much my bad. So I will take the L on that one. But either way, that is the weekly completed. A+ is all around. And yeah, overall pretty enjoyable one. Quite long. I wonder if that's their plan for future weeklies, is to make them longer, but we'll have to see. I can quickly check their Twitter and Instagram to see if there's any new calendar for weeklies, or if we're just going to have to see what we get on Tuesday. Yeah, their latest tweet is still for this weekly, which does, of course, end June 25th, and there's nothing on their Instagram either. So no news at the moment on what we're going to be seeing in the next few weeks, but guess we'll end up, we'll find out on Tuesday. We'll see you guys for that. Thanks for watching, and peace.